You never told anyone what you carried. The ache behind your smile, the silent scream in your sujood. It was all for Allah to know. You whispered Ya Rabba not for answers but for Him to see, the parts of you too broken to form into words. In silence, you begged, not with your voice, but with your tears, your shaking hands, your inability to look up. You thought maybe He missed it, the way your chest tightened when you said Bismillah, the way your qalb ached in Dhikr. You believed your silence meant you were distant, that if you couldn't say it out loud, it didn't count in His sight. But what if He saw it all? Every unspoken tear, every silent plea, written not in words, but in the language of your longing qalb. You thought faith meant speaking your pain. That silence meant you were failing Allah. But the pressure to vocalize, it distanced you from the one who hears thoughts. You apologized for your silence, for your unspoken tears, for the ache in your chest during Dhikr that had no name. You thought Allah wanted words, not your wordless heart. You hid your wordless pain behind verses about patience, recited them fluently, but inside, you felt empty, like a beautiful shell hiding a soul that ached without language. They said, just speak up. But speaking up felt like a lie when your soul was screaming in a language with no words. You felt guilty for feeling without saying. You stopped making dua for understanding, not because you forgot Allah, but because you felt too unworthy to ask for clarity when your heart spoke in silence. You believed your silence disqualified you from Rahmah, that maybe you were too wordless, too broken, for even the most merciful to understand. Allah says, "And when my servants ask you, O Muhammad, concerning me, indeed I am near. I respond to the invocation of the supplicant when he calls upon me." Al-Baqarah 2:186. He responds to the silent call, the one just beneath the skin. Your silence is not a sign of forgotten faith. It is a sign that your heart still longs for its Creator's presence. Even without words, you turn to Him. That turning is pure. Tadabbur is not about speaking every word. It's about letting the Quran find the parts of you that ache in silence. Let it whisper that your unspoken pain is seen and felt. The Prophet said, "Beware of the supplication of the one who has been wronged, for there is no barrier between it and Allah." Bukhari. Your silent plea, your unspoken grief, is powerful. You don't need to earn His understanding first. Come as you are, silent, tired, wordless. The door of Rahmah is not for the eloquent. It's for the one whose heart still whispers. Your heart's language is not words. It is longing, a longing that only Allah can fulfill. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be heard. Let yourself be loved in the unspoken. You don't have to speak your pain anymore. Allah knows your journey. He knows the silent screams. And He still calls you His. Acceptance doesn't mean the silence disappears. It means you no longer carry it as a burden. It means you can whisper Ya Rabba and know He is already there in the unspoken. Your sujood is not empty. Your silence is not void. Every moment you turn to Him, even in fragments, even in wordless pain, was a thread weaving you closer to His Rahmah. You are not too silent. You are not too wordless. You are exactly where His mercy was meant to find you. And that mercy starts with breath. Let go of the need to be heard. Let go of the fear of being silent. Just breathe. Just be. Just trust that you are worthy of the love that hears without words. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment you stop fighting the silence. This is the moment you remember. He sees what you don't say. If you're ready to rest in the unspoken love, gently, with guidance rooted in the Quran and Sunnah, we've prepared something soft. You'll find it in the description when your heart says it's time.